This is Chris the Nightmare Riola, and you're watching Mission Boxing today on YouTube.
He can push into the top 10 rankings. Izu, how has training gone for this bout? Because this is a guy who you can see on TV who's done some serious work here before.
Hello everyone. Training camp was really good this time. We trained for 6 weeks in Vegas together with Joseph and Kevin Barra, our coach, and we're getting ready for tall opponents. So I feel very well prepared. I know that Gregory Tony is a tough competitor. I've seen him fight before in Poland. That was years ago, but I know that definitely he always comes to fight, and he's been in the ring with some of the best kickboxers in the world. So definitely he's someone who knows how to handle himself very well in the ring. You know, I feel very prepared. I feel like this is the best Izu you guys are going to see. So hopefully Saturday night I'll be able to showcase all my skills.
Izu, a lot of your fights recently have gone real short. I talk to this about Kevin all the time, and it's like you want to get the guy out early, but at the same time rounds are important. I know you're not looking for the knockout, but at the same time against a quality opponent, it would be beneficial for your career to go rounds.
Well, you know, we have, you never know what's going to happen in the ring. You know, we prepare for 10 rounds, for hard 10 rounds. Most of our sparrings have been 10 rounders, so definitely I am capable of going the distance. I've done it a lot of times, you know, but in a fight situation, you know, if there's an opportunity to actually finish the fight before time, you know, you have to take it, you know, otherwise it might backfire on you, you know, and you'll be the one sitting on the canvas. So, you know, I'm not looking for a knockout, you know, it's all about, you know, getting a good victory, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Just finally, I do have to touch on the fact that you are the closest to anyone. You sparred more rounds with Joseph Parker than anyone else. A lot of talk in the UK about Joseph, and we're not going to go there too much. But one thing I want to really emphasise is Izu's reach is far greater than Alexander Dimitrenko's or Anthony Joshua's. He's like an albatross. And it is hugely beneficial, though, for Joseph to have someone of Izu's ability, but also his reach, as his training partner. Can you give us an idea how intense those sparring sessions are with Joseph having so much pressure on him now to fight bigger guys?
Well, you know, I don't know if I'm the right person to actually be, you know, ask this question. You know, I've been in camp with Joe. You know, we've been together. I mean, with the whole crew, like for 2 years right now. So, you know, I've seen the process of, you know, building him up, you know, to this fight. You know, I think, you know, Kevin, watching our sparring, is someone who can say much more about the intensity, you know, but definitely I believe that, you know, training together we bring the best from each other, and that's why, you know, we are part of the same team. So, you know, I believe, you know, if Joe has, you know, a shot at a title, definitely I'll be there to help him and looking for my own opportunities.
I'm going to ask you one more question, because you touch on a very good subject. Assuming everything goes well for the Duco team this year, next year it's potentially 2017 a chance for you to spread your wings and away
like
from Joseph.
Albatross.
Yeah, like an albatross, and make a mark on your own way. Is this something for 2017 that you're seeing?
You know, I really like to take one step at a time. You know, I believe that's the way you have to do in boxing and in life. You know, so I'm looking only at the fight on Saturday, but definitely, you know, if I keep winning, keep growing, you know, I believe that year 2017 will be a big year for me. I've been working really hard for it, and I believe that everything is really starting to flow nicely. So definitely 2017 will be the year.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
All right. So that is the third fight of the evening. It is Izu Ugonoh against Gregory Tony, heavyweight IBF Mediterranean title, 10 3-minute rounds. Must mention as well that John Parker, who is here today, will do a press conference tomorrow with Joseph around 10 o'clock at the Rec Room. But John Parker is the second fight of the night, the little brother of Joseph Parker. Let's talk about the main event. It is 12 3-minute rounds for the WBO Oriental Heavyweight title, and everything's riding on it really for Joseph because there is a giant standing in the way. Could I just get Alexander Dimitrenko, please, to come here with his interpreter, Jim. Actually, Joe, you stand there, man. Joe, you stand there. Alexander, you've now been here a couple of weeks. You have been here longer than any other opponent to prepare for a Joseph Parker fight. Last week, you were quoted in the paper. You said that you had seen in his eyes and he wasn't ready. You've seen him today. This is the first time you've seen him in a couple of weeks. What does his eyes say to you today?
Hi to everyone. I'm glad to be here. I am looking forward to meet you, to speak with you, to meet Joseph too. Yeah, he is. He is ready. He is ready. I see that he is ready for fight. I'm ready too. I'm enough time here to prepare myself for the fight, and I'm here to win this fight.
One thing I will agree with you on is you said in your interview in Hamburg 2 weeks ago that Duco Promotions had written you off and the New Zealand media didn't think you had a hope. And looking at the media talk, it's all about Anthony Joshua, it's all about Klitschko and everything. And in fairness, you have been forgotten about a little bit. Does that get under your skin?
Что они уже сказали, они уже смотрят на фьючер, и что они уже говорят о других файтах, и как-то про вас уже забыли.
Okay. Yeah, this is not my problem. This is your problem. You know, I have to fight on Saturday, but вы смотрите уже мне за спину. Это ваша проблема.
You're already looking out behind his back, and that's you're already looking at behind his back, and that's your problem. That's your. Yeah.
So this is not my problem. I'm how it said before. I'm happy to be here, and я радуюсь этому бою. I'm looking forward for this fight.
Yeah. He's looking forward to this fight.
Well, the New Zealand media, though, don't think that, thinks that Joseph's going to win. Are you saying that you are going to shock them on Saturday night?
You will see everything on Saturday. You will see everything on Saturday, and у нас говорят, да, так что у нас есть такая пословица. Переведи.
We have a saying in Russian.
Ты боксируешь так, как позволяет тебе делать это твой соперник.
You box the way that your opponent lets you.
Поэтому посмотрим, что будет в субботу.
So we'll see what happens on Saturday.
We've seen previously with tall guys they're able to push down and fight a bit dirty, and really put Joseph off, or try and put Joseph off his game. Is that something that you're open to doing on Saturday?
Вы будете типа толковаться или dirty? Что вот это планируете делать?
I'm not like this. Надо себя вести так, как хотел бы, чтобы поступали с тобой другие люди.
Treat others how you want to be treated, and that's what he plans to do on Saturday night.
All right. If I just get you to stand over there, Sasha and Jen, I'll bring Joseph Parker and Kevin Barry along. Joseph, you have said in the media over the last week that you felt disrespected by the way that Alexander had come to the country and said that you lost the Takam fight. And you have also said that you want to punch him in the face. I've not heard you talk like that before, but he is there now. Why don't you tell him?
Hello everyone, thank you for being here today. What Craig was saying, I just felt I felt disrespected, with the Takam fight. Our team put in a lot of work, we trained real hard. And our team believed, and their team believed that I won the fight. So I felt it was a little disrespectful and I didn't like it. But of course I'm going to punch him in the face. That's what we do in boxing. So he's going to try to punch me, I'm going to try to punch him, and it just depends on who's going to land their punches.
Kevin Barry, we have seen a noticeable difference in Joseph this week, intensity levels, and just even talking like that, just totally different before, but you have said that this is something to expect when you're getting close to some serious gold at the end of the rainbow, if you can get there.
Sure. Firstly, I'd like to welcome Alexander and his team to New Zealand. I'd like to thank Alexander very much for trying to speak in English today. I appreciate you doing that. I thought you did a really good job. Look, Joe's intensity for this particular fight has definitely gone up a couple of notches from anything that I've seen in the last 12 months. And it really needed to, because we're in a position at the moment where we're very close to something big that we're not talking about, and Joe's very well aware of it. So everything that we've done, both myself, Joe, Izu, all our training partners, the intensity has been taken up a few notches for this fight. This fight means a lot to us. This is the biggest guy and the most experienced fighter that we've fought. Alexander's been a pro for 15 years. He's had 40 professional fights, which is twice the number of fights that Joseph Parker has had. You know, when you lose 2 fights in 15 years, for me, it speaks that you're a pretty damn good fighter. And when you're also 6'7" and got friggin' long arms, it's a big task that we've got to deal with on Saturday night. So, yes, the intensity and the focus has definitely been taken up.
Joseph, since you've been here, I think the public now is really engaged in your story. Before we break off for interviews, have you got a message for all the New Zealand fans who are suddenly really getting on board and being part of this road to the title?
My message is pretty short. It's just thank you all for coming along on this road to the title. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for cheering us on and praying for us in each fight. And just want to say thanks to the sponsors as well for making this happen.
Burger King always does do a deal if you win. If he wins on Saturday, it's quite a good deal here. What is the deal?
If I win on Saturday, it's buy one, get one free chicken fries. I don't know if you all tasted it, but I really enjoyed it. It's very delicious. And if I win, I'll share one with my mate. And yeah.
Cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys to...
And my coach.
Do you eat chicken?
Oh, my friend. Sorry, mate.
If not, the Burger King will make a lot of money.
Okay, I'm going to get you guys to do a stare down for me there, and we won't do it over here as well, please. Just get you to take this. Alexander.
What's up? Thanks, Rod. What's up, guys? Thank you. Thank you. When you're looking at each other, what's up? When you right and lift up, when you both what's up, both guys. Thank you.
I'll bring it. I'll just get you guys to do it over here as well for me, please. Yep, just come over here. We're going to do it again. Come on.
John.
Guys, with your coaches as well?
Yeah, coaches.
Right, with your coach. Your coach? Yep. Thanks, guys. Thank you. What's up? Yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you.
Alex, Joe.
Thank you.
Joe, Alex, Tina, down here. Cool.
Paolo, dođi ovdje, da se vidim.
Come to the middle.
One more time, guys, just one more time, please. Alex and T, thank you. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move we're going to move the logo wall over there. So if you are print or radio, could you go over there, and TV, I'll move the logo